You will soon receive the first actual robot from OpenAI. You can see that Norway's 1x raised $23.5 million in an OpenAI-led round by looking at this. In essence, OpenAI recently led an investment round for a previously owned robotics firm that was constructing a custom robot that would be focused on integrating AI technology with actual physical robots. The company had previously been focused on security. They very recently made that announcement. You can see that the first demonstration of this physical robot with AI-related capabilities will be made public in the summer of 2023, which is just around 3 to 4 months away. This is extremely crazy news, since I believed we were years away from it. You can see that right here on the website it says, AI embodiment in that Neo, our most recent Android version, will investigate how artificial intelligence can manifest itself in a human-like body. Now if we look further on this page, you can see that there are 4 companies that are partnered with this new robotics company. ADT Commercial, which is a security company, Tiger Global, which is an investment firm, NVIDIA, which is obviously the company that makes the GPUs that run the software, and last but not least, we have OpenAI, which is the only company on the partner list that makes artificial intelligence systems. So, it is obvious that OpenAI has clearly chosen this firm now when it comes time to choose the robot on which they want to deploy their vast language model. This may be jumping the gun, but I'm confident that this is what OpenAI intends to achieve when integrating their huge language models or chatbots into actual robots that can interact with the physical environment. To be quite honest, I didn't anticipate the AI landscape to change from complex language models to actual robots so soon. That is undoubtedly quite quickly, just in the summer. Right here, you can see that it states, 1x is thrilled to have OpenAI lead this round because we're aligned in our missions and thoughtfully integrating emerging technology into people's daily lives. With the support of our investors, we will continue to make significant strides in the field of robotics and augment the global labor market, the CEO stated. Later in this video, I'll show you how their previous robots performed, and to be honest, they were quite good. They also discussed the importance of deploying these androids in the real world. They're playing our wheeled Android Eve at an unprecedented commercial skill level, providing us with a unique perspective on the challenges and opportunities that the robotics community has yet to address. If androids are to work in a world, they must first experience our world, as GT4 and its multimodal capabilities have demonstrated. This is a real possibility, and it has the potential to power these robots. Let's now examine what these robots might truly resemble based on some of the earlier models that they did develop and a sneak peek at some of the cutting-edge technologies that we've seen from some of the top tech companies working on AI robots. We can observe that some of the robots that are really good at what they do have been published by visiting their YouTube page. This is actually quite shocking because, as someone who hasn't previously looked into the AI space, we can see how much these robots are really capable. You can see these robots moving very effectively in different modes, helping people in different scenarios. And right here, you can see these robots performing their daily functions with very decent amounts of accuracy. Now keep in mind that the power for these robots comes from a different system that is not yet known to us. But since ChatGPT is so much more powerful and these robots will be fueled by ChatGPT, I assume that they will be among the best robots ever created. Imagine if this robot is able to interact with objects and move them accurately in the real world. Because to GPT-4's multimodal capabilities, the robot can also just look at an image and understand what is happening. It will be fascinating to observe just what these robots are currently incapable of. Just finding out when this release date is going to be will be interesting. We are aware that they stated on the landing page that this would debut in the summer of 2023. I believe that this will just be a live stage demonstration where they will display this robot on the stage, similar to many other instances that have occurred in the past. But it will be very intriguing to see whether it is driven by ChatGPT 3, ChatGPT 3.5, or ChatGPT 4. As OpenAI is now trying to implement that multimodal capability, I couldn't really imagine any other firm powering these robots. Guys, you have to recognize that other firms are also in this competition as the AI race heats up. Let's examine Tesla's robot now. On Tesla's AI Day, the Tesla board was recently introduced. This robot is undoubtedly useful, and it appears that i2 is what powers it. So, this is fierce competition for companies like Tesla, OpenAI, and Google, about which we will explain later, due to the fact that they also have their multimodal AI, which is actually run by their most advanced language model. And it performs actions that, in all honesty, we didn't believe we'd see for many years. The striking similarities between these AI models is another fascinating aspect. Let's look at this particular model. You can see that this model, which is also a walking robot powered by AI, has a very similar appearance. Now that NVIDIA's Jetson Xavier AI are powering this robot, it can interact with its surroundings by using a variety of sensors and GPS models. And this is incredibly intriguing since it demonstrates exactly what we may anticipate when OpenAI and 1X finally deploy this robot. Now, depending on the things we're receiving, I'm not sure if they'll do this throughout the summer. Perhaps there will be some delays. Although many people are advocating for the slowing of AI, it would be intriguing to see GPT-5 serve as the technology's first real robot. And it does resemble the 1X and the Tesla board quite a bit. They all essentially use the same head chip, so it will be interesting to watch how these businesses will compete against one another. Despite the current article and the recent AI petition, it appears that the race for artificial intelligence is not slowing down. What's fascinating is that I truly believed OpenAI would choose the same path as Google did. In case you were wondering, this is a Google robot that is now interacting with the environment, as you can see right here. What fuels this thing? The unannounced, palm-sized language model from Google, which communicates with its surroundings, powers this. It genuinely knows and understands exactly what is happening in a very intriguing way and is capable of doing a variety of functions, and can react even if a different individual interrupts the task at hand, which would truly occur in real life. This intelligent language model can thus perform a variety of functions. What about it was actually cool? Using Google's extensive language model, it was even capable of performing visual tasks that it had never seen before and on which it had not even been trained. It was nevertheless able to complete these tasks with a high level of accuracy. Getting the person a bag of chips was all that was required of it in the video. Because Palmy can be seen here performing a variety of jobs, you can see that these robots are capable of much more. As I previously stated, this is what I anticipated OpenAI to achieve, but they have surprised me this time. They do not only want these kinds of one-armed robots that can carry out particular tasks since they are not following Google's path. They appear to be quite interested in being able to use actual robots in the real world that can communicate with actual people. If this does launch in the summer of 2023, it could be one of the biggest game changers in the entire AI industry, because it will not only be the world's largest language model and the most powerful language model, but it is also arguably going to be one of the fastest, best, and most agile robots we've ever seen. It appears that they want it to be powered by GPT-5 or GPT-4. Imagine the kind of technology that the robots may be developing now, especially with the advancements from OpenAI, NVIDIA, and Tiger Global. You've seen what the robots looked like a few years ago. Remember, these are robots performing tasks outside of ChatGPT's multi-modern input, so this is going to be huge. Just keep in mind when viewing that this was probably powered by a less powerful model. And it will be fascinating to see how precise and accurate it is if we had something more powerful. Even if OpenAI has a history of decimating the competitors in recent months, I highly doubt that there will be any failures. They won't just have the smartest robot on the market. They also may have the most agile one, which will seriously disrupt the industry. Hence, it appears that a market leader is establishing himself at the top of this list. And it appears that OpenAI may eventually rank among the most powerful businesses in the next few years. Did you anticipate AI to advance this quickly? I'm sure that I didn't anticipate it to change that rapidly. As people witnessed Boston Dynamics do a variety of bizarre acts, they were alarmed. Boston Dynamics had to be repeatedly trained on that particular task because it wasn't driven by a huge language model with such power, and each time it was, Boston Dynamics would continually fail. Yet, Excel performs much more consistently when using this broad language model, which includes ChatGPT and GPT-4. So it will be interesting to watch how they demo this and how it is powered in the summer of 2023. Perhaps it won't be powered by ChatGPT, perhaps a different version will. However, I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't employ the multimodal output they've been working on for so long. There is something more I should have mentioned in addition to this robot. They claim that they hardly ever receive any retweets on their Twitter account, which only has 2,000 followers. They did in fact RT this tweet, in which someone praised huge multimodal models in great detail. Do we eventually reach billions of tokens for embodied acts, though? When do we see activities that have physical manifestations? Additionally, they really retweeted this, mentioning ChatGPT's new multimodal model while talking about multimodal models. As a result, this is undoubtedly a hint at what they may have in store for us in the summer of 2023 on their official website. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, entertaining, or both. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Tech Boffins for more. Your support helps us create more videos that you'll love. If you have any feedback or suggestions for future videos, please let us know in the comments below. Once again, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.